Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Moose Preparedness. I am Moose. Just got finished with my first live fire session of the year. Or excuse me, I shouldn't say live fire. My first dry fire session of the year. So one of the things that I've been trying to do is make sure that if I can't get out to the range, I want to make sure that I at least give it a solid go and practice. So you can see the targets up here behind me. I just kind of want to talk a little bit about practicing even if you can't get out to the range. So one of the things that I've invested in, because it is an investment, so obviously modern sporting rifle, AR, whatever you want to call it. This is my go-to. I absolutely love this gun. I've had a ton of rounds through it, and it served me well, but I've invested in a laser system to help me with dry fire practice. So what does this actually do? So the cool part is that, again, this is a laser bolt here. This is actually a battery. So I know that there's been people who have reviewed it that shows lithium ion battery. And what it does is it connects up and in through the bolt system there. So whenever you load it up, if you heard the sound, it just tells me I'm good to go. So most dry fire systems or laser fire systems, you actually have to rack the bolt multiple times. The nice part about this system is that I pull the trigger once, and again, it's not loaded, but now it's reset the trigger for me. So if we go back to the target, obviously I can't do it with the system running in the background to show hits and stuff, but if I'm doing dry fire practice, every time I pull the trigger, it cycles the hammer back. So the nice part is it gives me that feedback versus having to pull back the charging handle every time. And I find that really does help. Because now I'm able to get more practice in terms of how I'm going to actually shoot. So instead of going up in, shoot, okay, reset the trigger, go up, shoot, reset the trigger. I can now go up, controlled pairs, get back behind cover, go down, come up, shoot, back up behind cover, go around, or I can switch sides, switch hands, go shoot, and it'll reload for you. So I did not buy mine from the factory, bought it used, and I think that was a smart choice because A, I'm not made of money, and B, it seems to work really well. But super easy install. So I just took out the magazine portion. Watch, I'll make a fool out of myself trying to get the everything else done. But the backside of it is a complete system. Take down pins. Good to go. And that's it. Just like that, it's out. Throw in my own charging handle, bolt carrier. Always do a systems check afterwards to make sure, but yeah. So what's good about it? So I figure on this first charge, I've probably put about, give or take, 400 or 500 trigger pulls on this. Doing it here in my garage. It's from 10 feet away. The target sets, so these are from a different system. It's from Laser Hit. That's who I had prior to. Still a good system, but the nice part is the targets tell you how far they are out. For a lot of them, the system itself will bring that up. But you've got your target, and then you've got your reload marker. And the nice part is that I'm 10 feet away, and I'm practicing a silhouette from a further distance away. And what that enables me to do is I can get behind cover. I can go and get practice kneeling and shooting from the kneeling position, and I can do push-ups, sit-ups, incorporate that New Year's, first of the year, kind of resolve in I'm gonna get fit this year, and I can do both. And it also helps stress you, so that way whenever you do a set, then you do a string of shooting, your heart rate's elevated, so that way it gets you up and going. So just an idea. Is it expensive? Yeah, I think that's what is it? I say Blackbeard. I think it's actually the Blackbeard by Mantis. So I think I misspoke earlier. That system itself is expensive. The laser hit, the app is free. The targets are relatively cheap if you're doing it for pistol. I've got it for pistol and rifle, but they seem to make a pretty good go of things. But if you reckon I probably shot 500 times, got a good workout in, and I got to do all this stuff at the same time, and I didn't have to go to the range, didn't have to pay range fees, and I'm doing it from the comfort of my home, there's something to be said for that. And then as this polar vortex bullshit comes through, we'll see how that goes in terms of keeping people on or off the range. I don't mind shooting in the cold, but it is nice to know that if I can't get out, I can at least practice some dry fire, get a good workout in, and practice some of the things I've learned in some of the classes I've taken. Hopefully this finds you well. Stay safe. Out here.